We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your involved contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavours and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Oh, hello, puppy. Scratching. Oh my god. You can come with me and scratch your butt on my palm, I find. So that was the silliest thing in the world.
Ever wonder how beautiful our planet is? With exotic birds, diverse flora and fauna, immense oceans, vast rivers, endless skies, and generous earth, all of which house, nourish, and protect every being under their loving care without asking for any reward. Fortunate and blessed are we indeed to live on this wondrous planet and enjoy all the precious gifts this world has to offer. May the divine be loved and thanked forever. May we always remember to appreciate and care for our earth home.
We must be disciplined in what we eat and drink, and by being disciplined, our wealth and spiritual path are protected. This world becomes agreeable, and so does the next world, since we are not incurring the karmas from killing other living beings. Swami Sri Sant Seviji Maharaj, vegetarian. As dawn illuminates the sky in rosy hues over the sun-warmed mud-brick architecture of ancient Timbuktu in Golden Mali, your scholarly host welcomes you with a warm Inisagoma that translates to Good Morning in Bambara, one of the national languages spoken in this majestic West African land, where manuscripts from the intellectually gifted scholars of the historic Mali and Songhai empires have bestowed a legacy of advanced understanding on subjects like astronomy, mathematics, poetry, and philosophy, which are being shared as cultural treasures today. I'm Tramen. Moments of contemplation on the divine are a gift to our true self. The sincere-hearted Malians are inspired by your joyful daily meditation practice. May your path to the highest truth be forever illuminated in Allah's radiant grace.
Gazing at the turquoise waters of the lakes below, as you reach a mountaintop on magical Azores, you say in wonder, "É tão linda." That translates to, "It's so beautiful," in Portuguese, the official language of this nature-abundant Atlantic archipelago, where spectacular waterfalls, like the Poço do Bacalhau on Flores Island, descend from lush green hills, and healing mineral springs bubble up in idyllic outdoor pools.
My name is Luisa.
The blossoming of brilliant-hued azaleas is a gift of heavenly love. The spiritually attuned Azorians, like you, delight in these creations that bring blessings into our lives. May your soul be ever uplifted in God's boundless generosity. Welcome to Noteworthy News, hopeful news for a contented world.
Hopeful news for a wondrous world. Supreme Master Television brings you relevant news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com, as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
We herewith thank all facilitating channels that kindly include our TV programs in their service. May heaven reward all your good deeds manifold. For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule oraz suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Vegan, your love for the animal people spreads throughout the world, making all feel warm.
In today's news, Switzerland pledges funds to address Sudan's escalating humanitarian crisis. Climate change makes satellites more vulnerable to solar storms. International study shows oxygen-breathing crystal could support clean energy and electronics. U.S. National Aeronautics and Space Administration wins award for inventing new superalloy. Young people from Nepali communities supported by Hong Kong Youth Health Program. UK Vegan Cafe becomes hub for food, art, and connection. And India's Supreme Court reverses its previous ruling to detain stray dog people in Delhi and its suburbs. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Switzerland provides emergency funds for Sudan. According to recent United Nations reports, over 30 million Sudanese require urgent humanitarian aid, with at least 64% of the population facing acute food insecurity. Ongoing conflict and a cholera outbreak are worsening the situation. To address the crisis, the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation has announced an additional $5 million contribution to the United Nations Humanitarian Fund for Sudan, or SHF. Local, national, and international groups will receive the money. To ensure those in the most severely impacted and hard-to-reach areas will receive drinking water, food, medicines, and health care along with protection for women and children. Since 2023, Switzerland has donated more than $168 million to support Sudan. Switzerland has a total of 13 Shining World Leadership Awards to date for multiple diverse fields, including compassion, health protection, humanitarianism, generosity, caring, and unconditional world care. Our gratitude, Switzerland, for helping the Sudanese during this challenging time. May Sudan soon experience stability and peace in Allah's mercy.
U.S. researchers warn satellites face increased risk from climate change-induced solar storms. Scientists from the National Center for Atmospheric Research have found that rising carbon dioxide, or CO2 levels, are changing how Earth's upper atmosphere responds to solar storms, putting Global Positioning System, or GPS, and communication satellites at higher risk. While rising CO2 levels normally thin the upper atmosphere, solar storms make it denser. This extra drag shortens satellite lifespans and increases the risk of causing collisions and space debris. Using advanced supercomputer models, the scientists project that by the end of this century, strong solar storms could trigger density spikes up to 50% higher than today's.
Such changes could disrupt GPS, internet, and communication services that billions rely on. The researchers' report, published in the journal Geophysical Research Letters, advises satellite engineers to prepare for these shifting conditions. What alarming news! Thank you, National Center for Atmospheric Research researchers, for your insightful study. May your findings encourage greater care for Earth's atmosphere in heaven's loving guidance.
Vegan, let's prove that we have true compassion.
Up next, international team of scientists creates oxygen-breathing crystal that could support clean energy and electronics. We now would like to thank DeKalb 25 for broadcasting Supreme Master TV programs in DeKalb County, Georgia.
Reported that people are more susceptible to contracting toxoplasmosis from eating raw, undercooked animal people meat, unwashed vegetables, or contact with contaminated soil. Although some people think cat people pose the highest risk of toxoplasmosis, direct transmission from them is unlikely, particularly if good hygiene is practiced and their litter boxes are cleaned daily. To decrease your risk, adopt a vegan diet. Thoroughly wash your vegetables and utensils. Wear gloves while gardening and practice good litter box hygiene if you have animal friends living with you. Lots of love for being veg and going green to save the planet for all humans and us all co-inhabitants alike. Thank you for watching. Now for the weather from around the world.
the most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
International team of scientists creates crystal that can breathe oxygen. Researchers from Busan National University in Korea and Hokkaido University in Japan have developed a crystal composed of strontium, iron, and cobalt that can repeatedly absorb and release oxygen at relatively low temperatures without degrading. The effect is described as giving the material lungs since it can inhale and exhale oxygen in a controlled way when heated in a simple gas environment. Earlier materials with this ability often broke down quickly or required extreme heat, but this one remained stable under gentler conditions. The researchers observed that only the cobalt ions shift during the cycle, creating a new but reversible structure when oxygen returned. Their findings, published in the journal Nature Communications, suggest potential uses in hydrogen fuel cells to provide low-emission electricity. The crystal may also support smart windows that adjust transparency with the weather, reducing energy use in buildings. Kudos Busan National University and Hokkaido University team for your fascinating discovery. In Buddha's radiance, may such materials help us harmonize with nature and experience a sustainable future.
United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, wins Invention Award for developing superalloy. NASA's Glenn Research Center recently won the Commercial Invention of the Year award for creating a new superalloy. The GRX-A10 material is made by 3D laser printing, a special alloy powder that's been nano-coated in ceramic. The result is a metal that can withstand over 1,000 degrees Celsius and last more than 1,000 times longer than the most advanced materials in existence today. The process for creating the alloy has been licensed by 4 U.S. companies that will begin producing parts for space rockets and airplanes. Congratulations, Glenn Research Center engineers, on your remarkable superalloy to be used in high-temperature aerospace applications. In celestial bliss, may your advancement help further peace and stability on our planet as we coexist in loving kindness.
Hong Kong volunteers uplift Nepali village communities through wellness education. In June 2024, 20 students from the Hong Kong Red Cross University Club traveled to Nepal to conduct their annual 9-day program promoting health education, public participation, and compassionate values. Cooperating with the Nepal Red Cross Society, the volunteers sought to reinforce international connections and emphasize youth's role in creating empathetic communities across boundaries. According to participant Tam Wei Yan Dorothy, the volunteers held classes on wholesome lifestyle habits, career development, and life goals at 2 rural schools, along with sessions on positive thinking with a focus on mental well-being. Through team-building games and cooperative activities, the youth experienced meaningful personal growth, cultural connection, and a renewed sense of purpose. Our accolades, Hong Kong Red Cross University Club members, and all involved, for your working to change young people's lives. May the Nepalese people experience abundant health and happiness in heaven's love.
Vegan. Join this club. Cool, man.
Coming up, UK Vegan Cafe provides social hub for food, art, and interpersonal connections. We are pleased to present to you Atieke, a UNESCO-inscribed intangible cultural heritage of humanity from Côte d'Ivoire. Atieke is a traditional Côte d'Ivoire dish of the Lagoon peoples made by steaming semolina made from fermented cassava, prepared through grinding, mixing, and cooking cassava tubers. Supreme Master Television will return in just a moment with more joyful news.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News, number 18 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
October 2023. The U.S. and Saudi Arabia sponsor peace negotiations in Jeddah between the Sudanese Armed Forces and the Rapid Support Forces to seek a resolution to Sudan's internal conflict. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. Happy news for a thriving world. UK Cafe blends creativity and community collaboration with vegan dining. Located in Cambridge, England, Thrive Cafe is a vegan eatery and neighborhood hub, opened in 2020 by 5 founders to create a welcoming place for vegans. Thrive serves vegan comfort food and specialty beverages that appeal to all types of customers. The cafe regularly collaborates with local artists and small businesses to host a variety of events, from poetry nights to sustainability discussions. Thrive has applied to become a community interest company so it can donate profits to public events, such as a vegan open kitchen that would offer free vegan food to people in need. Despite rising costs and other challenges, Thrive is working to remain a vital part of the community. Many thanks Thrive founders for helping build a more sustainable, compassionate future. May your cafe flourish and continue sharing veganism with the public. In divine blessings.
India's Supreme Court reverses ruling that confined street dog citizens in and around Delhi to permanent shelters. Animal people welfare groups in Delhi, India, recently petitioned the government to return the city's stray dog folk to the areas they came from, instead of keeping them locked up in shelters. The groups noted that shelter residents may experience neglect and overcrowding, as Delhi and its suburb has almost 1 million stray dog persons. After being sterilized and vaccinated, healthy, non-aggressive individuals will be returned to their original neighborhoods. The Supreme Court also ruled that designated feeding areas will be established for the canine folk, adding that people who wished to adopt street canine citizens could do so through their local municipalities. India has a total of 14 Shining World Leadership Awards to date for multiple diverse fields, including compassion, environmental protection, good governance, justice, and peace. Our gratitude, animal people welfare organizations, and Supreme Court judges for your compassionate decision about our precious furry friends. May all animal people find kind forever homes in God's magnanimous love.
Smile Fuel is coming your way with the joke of the day. This one is called An Unexpected Change.
Aunt Heather explained to her nephew Aidan how his voice would eventually change as he grew older. Aidan was exuberant at the prospect.
Way cool! Do you think I will get a German accent?
And now we have a hotline in Mandarin Chinese from Zulan in Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
前禀三位一体的青海无上师，2022年2月观音打坐时，内在师父告诉我，我是史怀哲，1875年至1965年。内在境界中，师父从现在长发的女相，慢慢变成史怀哲医师模糊的形貌。我并不知道史怀哲医师的长相，就查网路，霎时很清楚地看到师父穿着长洋装，拄着长柄淑女伞，从史怀哲医师的照片里走了出来，内在明确视线，师父就是法国德意的史怀哲医师。后来我惊喜地找到与内在境界中非常类似的师父照片，头戴淑女帽，身穿淑女装，正拥抱着非洲小孩，就是这个景象。这位被誉为非洲之父的慈悲医师，牺牲自己，在非洲艰苦的环境里行医50多年。他一生研究主耶稣的事迹，也精通音乐，曾在1952年得到诺贝尔和平奖，是非常令人肃然起敬的大圣人。原来他就是师父。同年9月，我又在观音打坐中看到史怀哲医师跃上空中，坐在莲台上，缓缓地往高空旋转上去，变成一尊金色千手千眼如来，脸是师父现在的容貌。他在宇宙里不断地旋转，越来越快，每只手里都拿着一个法宝。仔细看，有的手里拿着铁饼，有的拿着降魔杵，有的拿禅杖，有的拿一些闪亮的殊胜宝物，画面七彩缤纷，旋即牵手往外洒下无数宝物。我认为这也可能像是多宝如来。转瞬间，所有的佛手都收了起来，又变成双手合掌的如来。接着从如来身体里面走出史怀哲医师，这位神圣医师。史怀哲医师双手往上洒出无数鲜花，供养天上这尊如来，然后转身引另一张较年轻的容颜，缓缓地走进地球人群中，低调成为另一位名医，目前还入世照顾着地球人类，延续上帝济世的圣愿，只是不知道是哪一位，真是太伟大了。近期万方敬仰的师父永远幸福满意。台湾霍福尔摩沙弟子紫兰锦城。
Remarkable Zulan. Thank you for your fascinating headline. It lifts our spirits to know that Dr. Schweitzer, vegetarian, is again caring for human beings as a physician. Be happy to hear that Master has a reply for you. Loving Zulan. Indeed, master power can manifest physically in different extra bodies throughout the continuum in time and space to help all beings in their time of need, whether or not they have this knowledge of their physical manifestation or work. It's good that some are revealed to you due to former affinity. Thank you for your diligent commitment to Kuan Yin meditation practice and for sharing your inner vision, which you have described so eloquently. Dr. Schweitzer, vegetarian, was indeed a multifaceted, wise, and compassionate person. May his love continue to shine in the world. And may you and vigorous Taiwan or Formosa be forever blessed with peace and prosperity. Sending so much love to you.
We welcome your heartlines, stories, and or cute loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/heartline.
Bow in gratitude to the three most powerful for all beings' benefit.
Please join Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, for the most powerful daily prayer, every day 9 to 10 p.m. Hong Kong time.
It's been a pleasure to have your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be ever more graced with faith, hope, and joy.